everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sammy Sam P, and today I'm coming to you with a special video. Guys, 2FACE done had another baby on Annie, man. Another one. For those of you that do not know, 2FACE or 2Baba and Annie Idibia are a very famous couple from Nigeria. 2FACE is a very famous singer, and for those of you that have been following me in this channel from the beginning, hey, you know that 2FACE and Annie were part of Young and Famous African. The word on the grapevine is that Young and Famous African season 2 is going to be back on Netflix. I'll be here reviewing it. It should be back by early next year from what the news are saying. I'm not 100% sure yet. But in the meantime, we're hearing on the grapevine that Mr. 2FACE done cheated again and had a baby, and this time after Annie. So I was scrolling through my Instagram when one of my Instagram friends was posting about it. You know who you are. And literally the news on the grapevine is that 2FACE impregnated a lady. The lady is a banker. We do not know the identity of the lady. And yeah, he's having another baby on Annie. Granted, this is the first baby that he had on her as married couple, but as some of you know that follow Annie on social media, the couple is known, 2FACE is known for being a serial cheater. And whenever they went to Young Famous in Africa, an African, I really thought that because they were renewing their vows and everything, that he was really trying to have a new leaf, a new beginning with his wife, and that he was going to work on the cheating and everything else. But apparently, Mr. 2FACE is just going to do what he's going to do, and he's going to do it without a condom. And I just wanted to come to you and let you know about it and let you know what I think about my opinion on this. So here is the thing. For those of you that don't know, 2FACE basically has been with Annie since she was like a very young girl. And I think they were on and off. And whenever they were in a relationship, he's been with other ladies, and he impregnated one lady first. They had a child, and then he went with another lady, and then he had 3 children with that other lady. I believe that the lady lives here in the US, and she is known to sometimes go back and forth with Annie on social media. He eventually decided to go ahead and marry Annie, with whom he had 2 daughters. So by the time he married Annie, even though they've been in a relationship, they were dating, he's had 4 children on her, and then had 2 children on with her. Now, after the vow renewal, which we covered during Young and Famous African, we now learn that he's having another baby. And Annie's not going to leave. She's not. And this is what I think. As I've said before, Annie is an African woman through and through. 2FACE is famous. He has status. He probably has some money. And I don't think she's going to leave him. I think that she married him for a reason. I think that she loves him. I definitely think that she loves him. But she also likes what comes with him. And I don't think that at this point, cheating is going to be enough for her to leave. Does him having a baby with another lady is going to be enough? I don't think so. What do I think she's not going to leave? Because of everything that I just talked to you about. In her mind, she's thinking, what are the chances that I leave this man, meet another man, and live the life that I'm living with that other man? That's probably what I think that she's thinking. I think that there's definitely some low self-esteem. And when I say low self-esteem, it's not, what I mean by that is that when you love yourself so much that you know that you don't deserve to suffer, you will remove yourself out of some situation. A man cheating is one thing, but a man cheating repetitively and then not even taking the time to use a condom, I mean, I'm just flabbergasted at this point. And my fear is like, man, like, what if it was an STD he would bring to her? What if it was, you know, the big H words, you know, like, what would you do? You know, that's really the part that kind of like got me worried with those mans that keep on cheating all the time. You know, like the very least you can do if you're going to cheat on someone is at least to protect yourself. Very, very least, protect yourself and protect that other person you're going to be with. So we know that Mr. Two-Face don't like a condom. He don't like that. He'd want to go in raw, and he's willing to impregnate people, and that is, to me, that is a problem. What I would like to see from Annie is her to shut up. I would like Annie to shut up. I would like Annie to take the L at home, call her friends, cry with her friends, and then move on. Because her coming on the social media, talking about him, being mad at him, you know, insulting him, to now then be back with him in another week, what's the point for us? Because I think that the problem with situation like that is that whenever you see a lady like that, that gets sad and that is in a situation that she didn't create, at first we're going to have sympathy, but then people are going to lose sympathy for you if you keep on crying about it, screaming about it, and not leaving. People are going to be like, well, you're doing all of this, rah, 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 but you're still staying. So my advice to Annie, because I believe that Annie is not going to leave, is to take that L in silence. So far, Two-Face came up with a big apology on the social media. I'm going to post it. And Miss Annie came and said, I choose us. So you know what? Okay, you choose your marriage. There's nothing wrong with that. I just hope that next time you're not going to come and complain about it, honestly. Marriage is hard, y'all. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Some women choose to live that type of life, and I don't want to choose Annie for that. Some women are sharing a man with other men. Like they are polygamists in a lot of like Oriental culture, African culture. It is a thing, you know, and in that case it's not really considered cheating, but yes, you are sharing your man with other ladies. Maybe Annie is okay with that, you know. And for those of you that say that she's not okay with that, well, yeah, she's complaining about it. She had complained about it in the past, but she has not left. It's really sad. There's definitely a lack of self-control, a lack of discipline, a lack of self-respect, and a lack of self-esteem when it comes to Two-Face, because you can't just be sleeping with ladies up and down like that. Your wife is a beautiful woman. Like, why is it so hard for you, you know? And the problem also in Africa is that, this is going to go in another tangent, but a lot of men cheating is not a big deal, y'all. Let's be honest, you know? Let's be honest. I want to know what you're going to say in the comment, but for my African people, you know, that live in Africa especially, cheating is not a big deal. Cheating is kind of like, it's just Heidi's men's hot dog, they're going to cheat. I know a lot of aunties that think that way. And when you live in the middle of that, it's going to be complicated. It's going to be very, very complicated. I mean, you know, there's definitely a big cultural part that comes into it. Annie's leaving because he's cheating might not be supported by her family, especially if Annie does not make the type of money that Two-Face is bringing at home. I know it's not always about money. Everything is not about money, but I truly think that if Annie is staying, is because of the status and because of the money. I mean, why would she stay then? I don't know. Like, do y'all think that she's just being naive and she just loves a man? Like, what do y'all think? I really want to hear from you all. At this point, I'm not judging Annie. All I'm saying is that whatever decision you go with, end the leak like a G. You know, if you decide to move on to get a divorce and start all over, you do that. But if you decide to stay at this point, I hope we're not going to hear about you crying again about him cheating, because it's going to be very hard to think that he's going to change. But I believe in God. I have big faith in him. And I do believe that with prayers, everything is possible. Our God is a God of miracle. Men can change. They really can. But for a man to want to change, he has to also want to, you know. He also has to have it within himself. And at this point, I hope that this is where your husband head is at, that he really wants to change. So yeah, y'all, on this note, for those of you that are new, Hey, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here supporting me, thank you all so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.